Maybe.
Next time on Map Tools.
So we've entered the caverns.
Yes, the caverns have been breached. Let me...
Were they hard to find?
With the map and with the instructions from Gundren, I'm doing the thing. Hang on.
Okay. All right.
It wasn't really that hard to find once you knew what you were looking for. The entrance to the cave system itself was probably pretty much caved in, but when you know what area to look in, you do see the remnants of what seemed to be like a carved like arch stoneway of dwarven make, sort of framing it as a sort of gateway into the mountain. Also remnants of like the foundations of statues flanking the entrance, dwarven sentinels, like a classic architecture for a dwarven hold, more or less. Although those statues were certainly, defaced, and much of them have been destroyed either by the rampaging orcs or, in the following century or so, by the weather and wind and other forces that have sort of ground them down to not much at all. As I said, you did find around a lot of discarded and half-broken mining tools and other signs of people moving through this area fairly recently. But as you braved the cavern entrances and moved inside, you have come upon this, again, this dank, cold, slightly unsettling air that seems to be down here, as well as these strange sounds that sort of seems to be rolling through the cave system and increases in intensity and volume as the longer you sort of walk down the cavernous road here. Wind seems to be blowing, like at least you hear it, but you don't feel it. I also hear weird hammerings and like almost as if there's a great forge somewhere being used, but you don't really see anything or other than hear it.
Spellforge.
Mm-hmm.
What do we know of the Spellforge as a thing? Sounds very important.
Yeah, it was certainly a very unique feature. Forging magical items require a very specific know-how, and these days, it's not many. Excuse me. Not many that can do it anymore. Certain important and knowledgeable wizards, master smiths of the elves and dwarves, people like that can still do it. But even so, you need a place of magical energy to forge them in, and that's what made the Wave Echo Cave so very special. Is that there was a nexus here, a connection of ley lines that made this particular area very useful in that regard. It was a place where you could, or they at least managed to focus a lot of this energy into a forge, basically, that they could forge and imbue items with magical properties here.
All right.
Which made it quite the important hold for the dwarves, the gnomes, and the wizards that sort of came together under the Fandelver's Pact, a form of official alliance. Where they swore to, help each other and forge items of power for good reasons. Give them to well-known adventurers or other people that would do good for the realms.
Right. There was like a hammer in here somewhere, right?
The old dwarven diary that you found did suggest that there was a warhammer in here called the Lightbringer.
Well, is it needed to bring light in here? Or is there like torches on the walls?
There is not torches in the walls here. It is very dark, so light is needed.
How fitting. Well, I guess I will have a torch then.
Okie doke.
Well, what we could do is if
I should probably hold it.
if Nivara touches Thorin's shield and puts light on it, it will shed bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 foot.
Alright,
So it acts basically like a torch.
that's fine.
And it lasts an hour, so we can just refresh it every time, as it's a cantrip. So
Alright, bright light flows out of Thorin's shield.
All right.
All right.
Let's move.
Looks like a big cave.
Yes, it is a big cave.
Means I want to go like over here, I guess, like behind something.
oh, what's that?
Thing.
Yes, light flows, and you see behind a column on the left side, you see what seems to be the remnants of a camp, 3 bedrolls, a heap of ordinary supplies, like a sack of flour, bags of salt, cask of salted meat, lanterns, some lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and some other gear. You also see a few dead corpses here, sort of strewn about.
Okay. I could click on the dwarven supplies.
Oh,
apparently.
sure.
So just
Oh, it's an object. Of course it is.
yeah.
Oh, we should go check it out.
My dwarven supply token I used for.
Cheat sheets.
Damn!
Spoilers. Dwarven supply spoilers.
You said a couple dead bodies, huh?
Strewn about. I don't have
Go
tokens
over
for those.
here and hide. I think there's a pillar or something. We can hide
Oh.
behind.
That looks oddly suspicious.
Well,
Rope.
yes, indeed. In the northern side, you see that the cavern has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hemp rope is tied around a nearby stalagmite and dangled down the side of the pit. At the bottom, you see a rough hewn tunnel heading northwest and east.
Well, that's convenient. The rope just hanging there.
We should probably remove it.
Well,
Well,
I
should
think
use
we were
it.
going to use it, so.
Well, then remove it.
Well,
How do we get back out?
yeah.
Then no one else will get out while we're in here.
But how will we remove it? If it's tied up here.
I'll go last and cut it before I go. It's only
Sure.
20 feet down.
But then how will we use it to get back up?
Can't you just jump up there then?
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, the boots.
I mean, okay.
Well, let's climb down using the rope first, and then
Yeah.
decide.
Sure. Give me athletics as you climb down the rope.
Oh, good.
14.
13.
Yep. No problems. No problem.
Oh, that was
So,
Dex. So
So can I untie this rope?
Oh, oops.
You can,
Remove
yes.
it and leave my siblings to...
I
You certainly
Stranded
can.
down there.
And laugh. I have got to deal with a spider. So much money.
21, okay.
So much wealth. Well, he'll untie it and then he will try to safely get down there.
Sure.
Is it down or
Right,
up?
that's a bit of an
Down.
acrobatics check.
We're going
Oh,
down.
okay.
As I said, there is a 20-foot deep pit here.
Sorry, I'm tired. I'm tired.
So I'll acrobatics to see if I can
Sure.
reduce that damage. I think there's a thing for that, no? I can maybe do a climb check first. See if I can just climb down there.
Sure. Yes, you can climb down there.
Alright. And I'll just take the rope with me.
Okay. You have rope.
I have rope.
Now, which of the rough-hewn tunnels do you wish to enter?
I'd say the north
Does
one.
it seem like this is like really old cut, or is it the more recent? Like,
This is new.
right?
This is new.
The whole cut in the ground, Or the tunnels just?
The cut in the ground seems to be some sort of cave-in. Probably happened quite a while ago, but the cut through it is very new.
So we could potentially like climb up on the other side. Did there seem to be anything up there?
I
No.
cheated on my athletics. I thought it was acrobatic, so I didn't have.
There's just cave wall
Still made it.
and mountainous stone on the other side of this.
Okay.
North or south?
I mean, can we hear anything if we listen to either direction?
You hear the sounds of wind, waves crashing, and the faint sound of hammers or something else, perhaps,
From where?
From which
all
direction?
around you.
Oh. We can't pinpoint
Oh,
the direction.
No.
Well, the rope is close to this one, so let's go. Let's go for there,
Alright.
if you please, Foreign.
Let's go.
Waka, waka, waka.
Enter the deep dark tunnel.
We like swing around and meet each other right on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns out that foreign entering this tunnel just comes out here.
Yeah.
It's just a teleport.
Oh,
Oh, this looks very finely
good.
chiseled.
it's good enough.
As you go there, you hear a strange sound coming from the east
Okay.
and the north,
Okay.
and you recognize the sound.
Albus?
Banshee?
No, it's not a banshee, it's not owlbears. It is a buzzing sound,
Not
Oh,
Sturgis!
no.
and they swing around the corner.
Really? Oh, yeah.
In here? Damn. They have new tokens, I see.
Who paid Sturgis to work here?
Damn, Conrad, why?
These are more these are tokens I have taken directly from the monster folder I downloaded. I haven't
Oh.
like given them proper tokens because I didn't think we were gonna get this far tonight.
It works fine.
Oh.
It'll be dead soon anyway.
Yes, you will. I mean, yes. What? Okay. It's initiative. As the Sturgis buzz,
Oh,
Hate
the buzziness. Yes, everyone hates them.
Adventurers hate them.
One weird Sturge. Where's the first to act?
One
Uh,
sturge to rule them all.
I guess I'll just shoot Sturge 1.
Not a bad choice.
-2. No. Well,
No, this is the Sturge.
Mrs. Sturge.
Sturge 5 buses into action. Buses over here. And tries to suck it to the Ryvar. It's a mega attack it does.
Certainly stabs me.
Ha ha! And then attaches.
Oh.
You do take 5 damage.
Yep, oh, I did that.
Sturge 2 buses into action. Goes here and tries to suckle at Foreign. Nope.
No. Thank God that touch AC is not a thing.
Sturge buses here. Tries to eat Foreign. Nope. Dude flies here and tries to suckle at Nivara because why?
it's not the sweetest.
It is the sweetest. It is so delicious. The Sturge buses out here, but can't reach anyone. Here you are.
Well, I'll detach it,
Yep.
and then I will disengage, and like move over here.
You can't really move there.
Well, however close, it's hard for me to see like where I can move. As
You can
there's
move
no,
there. Yes.
there's no map. It's just black.
Yep. You can move
so there. Okay.
Okay. Sturge 7. Moves here and can't do anything else. Sturge 8. Buzz. Buzz is here. Can't do anything. Sturge 3. Buzz is here. And then Buzz is here and goes for Nivara.
Okay.
12. That's a miss. Oren.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Foreign will delay after Zimri, and highly recommend his 2 siblings standing there to at least take 2 steps back if they can.
Okay. Then is Sturge 6. It buzzes up, but can't really go where it wants to go, so it goes there. And Sturge 9. Go. And Nivara.
Stuff falling in my room. Okay. I'm fine with taking attacks of opportunity, so I'm gonna just whack at the guy that's above me. And
That's a
then
hit.
we'll take a couple of steps back, like her brother said.
Alright. That will provoke from 2 of them, I believe.
Yes, 3
Oh, yeah.
and 2. Oh,
I
wait,
need to
actually,
stand
no.
basically where Zimri is standing currently.
Wow,
Fleur-
that hits.
It
Alright.
attaches and follows you.
Motherfucker.
This dude. No. Zimri.
Should I hit the one in front of me or the one on Nivara?
If I were you, I would disengage and come over and stand
Yeah.
by
I
me.
can't disengage.
Why
That's
not?
Yeah, you can. It's an
You
action.
can spend your action to not take any attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, why didn't you do that? Sheep.
Also, how did that one get the ability to move over there now?
Well, he's
It's like
attached to
to
Nivara.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but turn around so he's attached to the other side, please.
You turn around, mister.
It's ugly. I don't want to see it.
Nasty.
It is nasty.
Well, that's what.
Oren.
All right, Foreign will move away from 2 of them. So he'll actually 3 of them. So he'll take 3 attacks of opportunity. That's fine.
Okay.
These 3.
1,
Oh,
It's
come on.
2, and 3. So this guy attaches and follows.
Okay, that's actually fine. I wouldn't have hit him anyways. And then Foreign is going to exhale a cloud of icy breath like this.
Oof.
That is a DC 12 Constitution save.
Yes.
I have to check how much damage. 2d6. For potentially 5 cold damage. Well,
Well, that kills all of them.
good.
You know they have like 2 hit points.
I do have 2 hit points.
Good.
Then you take 5 from the one attached itself.
It's non-magical piercing damage, so that would only be 2.
Mm-hmm. It can only suck so much. Which means that it's 2 and 3 that are still around. So we can delete the others. Alright, Sturge 2, it will suckle blood. Because it can.
And
Yes.
my armor is not going to reduce that, I assume.
No. Once it's sort of attached, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. It has suckled 9, I think. No? Yes, 9. There you are.
Let me shoot that off of your face, sister.
I'd be defeated.
Don't move.
Just don't shoot me.
Hold still now.
No.
That's
Really
close.
Yep.
Try that again.
Oh.
There we go.
Splat.
That's that.
Falls off her face. Nivara.
Hold still.
Yeah. You get it. And it goes down.
Alright.
Splat.
Blood spurting everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice to see them just sit on you. It's just growing.
Yeah, it just engorges itself.
Just use 8 on my healings here. Assuming that the combat is over, that is.
The combat is over.
Alright, excellent.
Killed Sturgis.
I shall use 7 of mine as well.
Did vanquish the Sturgis.
Alright. A worthy use of the ice breath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, and
Multi-kill.
that Reval can have 5 from Nivara.
I'll take 5.
Right, should we stop here and continue our exploration next time?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe I can see the map. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Stricken blind. I guess that's
By
what we'd like to have, like
adventure.
echolocation, though.
Mm-hmm. You have your bat.
Like just see edges and people.
Yep. But yeah.
I can see through my bat's senses instead of my own.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
Should probably do some of that actually next time, just sort of scout out a little bit around us. Those Sturgis would suck all the blood out of it, so
They would, yes. They would get that bat.
then they get mad. The familiar gets mad and leaves to its plane where it doesn't want to do anything until you
Yeah, that
cast a
is-
spell again too.
Exactly. It doesn't want to
Please
come
hit
back to get sucked by Sturgis. That's not what it's here for. You promised me adventure and amazing things. Look at this.
Hmm.
I have this like cat-sized mosquito stuck on me.
Which is really much worse when you're like the size of a mouse.
Yes, exactly. Just speared me like a swordfish.
Alright.
All right. Well, that's it. Session is over.
I'm guessing we don't level up.
No, you don't.
Aww.
Dreams. Gundren, all the XP.
You
Well,
did get
achievement.
XP and the things for clearing out
Oh,
the castle and taking Gundren. Absolutely.
kicked ass.
It's ours now.
No one even went down this time.
No, you didn't. You
you did
split
well.
the party and no one went down.
Very impressed with Zimri's tanking ability.
Yes,
Ability.
that
Tanking all
was
the fucking.
You should do it more.
clutch.
I wouldn't
Clutch
say
over there.
tanking ability. I would say standing in the way in the door.
Also shooting thunder waves like a madman.
Crazy person ability.
I didn't think those Thunderwaves would be so good.
Mm-hmm.
They're
On
real good.
Thunderway?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But like hideous laughter and stuff would be better. But there's so many enemies that really the AoEs are much more useful. I feel.
Yeah, in situations like those, I actually panicked and looked up on message, and I can message through walls, but only if I know the person is there, and I didn't know for sure that any of you were on the other side of that wall because I haven't seen you walk that way.
Complete the mission.
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, with that, thank you for the session.
Yep,
Thank you.
that was the session. I think we have one or probably 1 or 2 sessions left of this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna be for level 5 for long.
Depending on how long this takes, this complex is pretty big. Definitely the biggest thing we have ventured into so far.
Evidently.
But we'll see. We'll see. Probably 2 sessions. Yeah, probably 2. Oh, I guess.
Right, guys. Dungeon crawl.
100
Yes.
crawl for 2 sessions, yeah. It's gonna be
You know?
wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Certainly hope so. Everyone likes a good dungeon crawl.
You certainly do.
It's kind of what this game is about.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And we've certainly had both. Alright. Thanks.
Although we haven't, we have had a decent chunk of dungeons, but there's not been only dungeons.
It's true. Yeah, there's been villages.
Talking with banshees.
Talking with banshees.
And a dragon.
The dragon.
And Zimri was like, "Oh, we can't fight a dragon." We totally fucking kicked fucking dragon's ass.
You never know. Those dragons are tricky
Fucking kicked his
dicky.
ass and
Well,
shit.
you had a lot of magical help. Without
that
that,
poison
you would have been vaporized by that.
We
by that
whooped his
dragon.
ass. He got nothing. He got nothing.
Did nothing on this dragon.
Also, we have an enemy for generations now.
Yes.
We
Yes, you
shamed
do.
him.
Oh yes.
The
You
real,
know,
real
Like,
issue
it's not
for him
forget.
right now is that our current leveling curve is faster than his like growing older curve.
You know, by the time
Yeah.
my
You
next
become an adventurer
generation,
and get levels.
Oh
By the-
no.
by the time
You know-
Nivara's next generation comes along, a group of heroes will come along and kill him. It's fine.
You know, I really don't understand. Dragons change from book to book, and I never remember if you can paralyze them, if you can blind them, if they're magic resistant or not. I don't ever remember.
In 5th edition,
It's
generally dragons are magic resistant, which means that they have advantage on all saving throws made by magic.
can you paralyze them?
I would need to look in the monster manual.
Can you guys sleep on an elf?
You can,
No.
but it won't work.
I don't know why it was funny.
Yeah, elves can't be slept.
Magically
by.
slept.
Yeah.
Can like plants and undead can't either, I imagine.
No, I don't think so. And
Specifically.
undead is not really. I mean, it's not alive, so it can't really sleep. And a plant can't really sleep either.
There's just no place where I know that I to look for the immunities of like different.
There's not. It's the
in
monster
3.5
manual,
at least, in Pathfinder it's like crazy advanced.
but it's not. It's not really in this. It's just, you can't really sleep an undead. It doesn't make any sense. You can not sleep a plant because what? And basically, there needs to be some sort of mind for it to go to sleep with. You know.
And seen
Would-
as elves go in more of a trance to sleep because they
Well,
their
elves
fate
have a
ancestry.
special. Yeah, they have a special magical
Yeah.
resistance to
Would
it. because
vicious
of their ancestry.
mockery work on a plant? Because it doesn't need to understand me.
It does have to have some intelligence, doesn't it?
Yes, it has to have 4 or more, I believe.
Depends on the plant then.
Isn't it 2 or less? It doesn't work.
I think it specifies on the spell.
Depends on the plant. I guess a treant could be mocked.
Yeah, a tree and could be
Yeah.
like, what is they're rude.
I'm an ant. No.
But then, like, an awakened twig couldn't really. I mean,
If it's awakened, it would.
in
I mean, yeah.
Baldur's that's weak. In Baldur's Gate, whenever I meet a dragon, I never know what to do. Once I was so burned out that I cast web, and I just kept throwing stinking clouds and fireballs at it, and the chat just kept saying magic resistant, magic resistant, magic resistant. I was like, ah,
They do have a lot of that.
Apparently,
They
you can viciously
do.
mock anything. Doesn't say anything about intelligence. It need not understand you so long as it can hear you. So I suppose if it doesn't have a way of hearing, like if it's deaf, it can't be mocked.
that is true. So a plant would not be mocked if it doesn't have ears.
What
Well,
type
if
of
it can't
damage is
hear
it?
you, it's
Yeah.
psychic.
Psychic. Yeah, that seems to
Yeah.
imply there needs to be a mind of some sort in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But then one of the
It's
other
magic.
ones has
It's magic.
like, yeah, like one of the other
You
ones. that
told
Tink
you
uses.
told that ooze something that made it shocked to its core. It's like, my God.
You made it wiggle.
Yeah, it wiggles in the wiggle of shame.
Oh yeah, now I remember that damn slime that attacked me. It was a synap slime. Seriously.
Synapse
Synap.
Also, Web is how Ship and I totally beat that really nasty encounter in Baldur's Gate 1.
Which one?
When you come out of the Nashkel mines, there is that group of adventurers where you can get a lot of good stuff. And we approached that and fought in there and struggled a lot. And then I basically snuck up and Sheep just cast Web in there. And then we stood outside shooting bows and slings at it until it sort of solved itself.
They are real terrible.
Every time I play Baldur's Gate, I kill Saravak in a new way. and it was hilarious. He triggered his own trap, and I
Spoilers!
just
Spoilers!
Yep.
Damn it.
Alright. Bye.
Sorry.
Bye. Recording.